we're born, we'll age, we'll be sick, and we will die. This is an absolute truth the Buddha mentioned. As humans, we should know that they're absolute truths that cannot be proved wrong. However, we doubt these truths and seek other resolutions to fulfill our own sensual desire. We're influenced by postmodernism, our style, our generation, our desire. We question absolute truth like, why is 1 + 1 equal to 2? Why is stealing bad? Why do we suffer? At PAL, one of our school moral conduct states to refrain from taking what is not given, yet it still occurs. Picture this. One is at a hotel and they think, since I paid so much, I'm just going to borrow this box of tissue and I'll never return. They are poisoned by delusion without realizing that something as simple as taking a tissue box may result to other consequences, as they influence future generations to think it is okay to steal. They doubt the truth that stealing is morally wrong and fulfill their desires by unwholesome actions, resulting harm to one's cultivation of wisdom because of the central idea of postmodernism and the belief of no absolute truths. We think, yes, what I'm doing is right. Like the tissue example, we're unable to cultivate contentment and generosity because our view is gripped by doubt and sensual desire. We're unable to see the escape of doubt because our mind is like a pot of turbid water. Similarly to sensual desire, our mind is like a pot of water but mixed with many colors, resulting in the difficulty to search for the right intention. The Buddha also stated these absolute truths, the Four Noble Truths. The first is, know that suffering exists. It is the equivalent to question, why is 1 + 1 equal to 2? Those who question are suffering. Why? The doubt that grips one's mind is unable to release themselves for further knowledge. But those who choose to accept the truth will be able to enrich their knowledge using the fundamental basics. But as mentioned before, suffering is in many forms, including the stealing example or the truth that we're born, we'll age, we'll be sick, and we will die. Leading to the next noble truth, know that suffering is caused by cravings and attachments. We frequently pay unwise attention to our desires, the attachment to materialistic items. In the example of tissues, we nourish our sensual desire that has already arisen to dilute the taste of suffering. Before you freak out, the third noble truth is, know that suffering can end. Wow, mind blowing, right? But it's not the, oh my gosh, homework is suffering, but the realization of the hindrances that's possessing you. So, for the last noble truth, know that suffering can be ended through the Noble Eightfold Path. This is also the true resolution for one to cultivate wisdom, as we need the right view and intention, as I discussed. Morality ensures that we cultivate the school's moral conduct, which is divided into right speech, action, and livelihood. Lastly, diligence. We need the right effort, mindfulness, and mastery, because nothing will be successful without dedication, persistence, and persistence. As a student, I feel lucky to be at PAL due to Mr. Pal's mission, and thank you to all the benefactors who supported the school, because Mr. Pal wants to create a school of equivalence to a hospital, where the teachers are like doctors. They wholesomely guide me with the use of the Noble Eightfold Path and lead me to the freedom of suffering. They administer medicine through wisdom, academic excellence, and upright moral conduct. To conclude, believing that there is no absolute truth is harmful to one's cultivation of wisdom, especially when one's hindered by doubt and sensual desire. Lana Del Rey expresses, it's the truth that you and I were born to die. Thank you.